Hello and welcome back to the Block Players What Is To Be. The continuation of Grim Fandango Remastered. We're up to year 3. Look at all the beautiful reflections in this thing. And here... oh! Anyway, we've just been told by the messenger pigeon that... and hey, Vama. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We've just been told that there are some people trying to break in that will try and murder us.
Ensign!
We see that there are a bunch of dead people.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm not gonna disrupt the evidence. Oh, no. This can't be happening. Hey! He's back here! Sack
They
him!
come to shoot us. And then Glottis saves us, because he's the best.
Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Glottis's face. And you can tell they may have increased the resolution on this, but that background through the windows. Forgive you, Father, for you have used a go-to. Yes. Okay. So we've got to cut the ship in half and run away. I forget how we do this.
Híjole. Gladys sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
I tried. Oh, I tried. But I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor.
What's this? Is this the anchor thingy?
That's the starboard anchor control.
Yes. Use. Okay. And now I want to move left.
That's the throttle for the port side engine.
How do I use them? Yeah, here we go. I want to move left. Right. No, yeah, here we go. And now we've got to lower the other anchor. Now, it always struck me as weird, right? That, we were in a corridor. And we were pulled off to one side. Yet we get pulled into this room. And there are windows on both sides that look on either side of the ship. So there's some, how do I exit from here? So there's some TARDIS level bending of space in this ship. Now I think we lower you.
It's attached pretty well.
No, no, no. Use, not steal. Okay, and then if we pull this up, it has the other one attached. No? Maybe I have to move the other way now. No, that's the opposite of what we want. We want to be on one side, drop the anchor, move across, drop the other anchor, and lift the first one up. How do we do it again? Go back to where we were. Exit, pull up anchor. Put other anchor down. Oh, oh, it's bugging out. Come on. You can't use the equipment from over there. You've got to be over here. There we go. Yes. Exit. This one. And now pull it up and they're attached? Yes. Okay, and then we look out the window. And then we loop that onto there. We need our scythe. I think. Because we use it as a lever. This year we use the scythe as a lever multiple times from memory.
Well, there you go.
Okay. And now we retract the other anchor and it cuts the ship in half.
Glottis, cover your ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
And then we run away. No, 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 no. We want you in the right spot. I don't want bugged out. Come on. Okay. Forwards? No, backwards is not backwards. Okay. And we escape the assassins.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay, so there's the shiny light, which we find out is the pearl that we're looking for.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
And there's the guy.
Amigo, hey, I'm talking to you.
Oh, did I miss him?
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
And he does laps. He goes around and around and around and around. And he takes forever. See, he's off in the background and is doing his little lap. And he wanders over here, eventually. And thankfully, these days, rather than having to wait, see, he's off in the background. Rather than having to wait forever, we have the magical power of save states. So when he's about to enter over here, we can make a save. And if I miss clicking on him, we'll be okay. So I probably want to go over here, next to where he walks in.
Amigo!
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could we
Could
borrow
we
your
borrow that
light?
light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let
And
it
then
shine.
Glottis gets
let
in
it
the
shine.
mood.
Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And so you can get, oh no, Dark, this is not for you, this bit. This bit is all about being underwater. So, we expect you to nope on out. So you can get stuck doing that time and time again if you want to hear the endless singing. And what we need to do is waylay him and get Glottis to pick him up.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so
literally
brightly
see it.
it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
Yes.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubacava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that?
Because then we'd have to have skipped year 2, which would have been horrible.
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
So he thinks he's walking in a straight line relative to the moon, but he's walking around and around and around and around the Pearl.
is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a
so
nice
good.
boat.
Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Oh, no, it's the next one.
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
Oh, no, it's the one after
What
that.
happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
He got cannibalized.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damn, this thing glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I
So
don't
this
think
is
you
a
had what
callback to
I
the
got,
year one.
because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
So this is the
Watch
hint
out
that the
for
solution
sea
isn't talking to
monsters.
him.
Who? These guys?
Watch out, Doc. There are sea monsters.
Oh, they don't mess with old Chipito. I'm too bright for them.
Now I gotta
This
grab
little
him.
light of mine, I'm
grab
gonna
him.
let it shine. This
Grab him.
little light of mine.
Grab
I'm
him.
Hey,
Okay, and then we
let-
ask Glottis, help. Help. Good
What am I
Glottis.
supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
I'm gonna fly him to the moon. Fly him to the moon.
Manny, is that...
The pearl! Ooh-wee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
And now there's another sea monster, but this one's not a monster. It's just a legitimate giant octopus that eats people. And then we're gonna get this poor
I don't
guy
know,
stuck
but I don't
and
like the way
feed
that
him to
thing's
the
looking at us.
feed him to the giant octopus. Like if you try and go nearer,
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking. I think we found our transport. That octopus is tracking us. I
And
had
it
no
actually
idea
does.
their eyesight was so good.
like as you move around, its
I'm not
eyes
going down
follow
there
you.
while that monster's looking right at me.
And that was scary. Kid Blobber, that was scary that the monster is actually, it's like hunting you with its eyes. Oh my god, hurry up. Okay, now we gotta get him. What happens if we look at him? No, I wanted to look at him. Come on, go back. Oh, it probably only looks at him on the other screen. And somehow I'm stuck here. Come on, I want to go over there. Nah, we're stuck. He follows us so we can't turn around. Or maybe I have to use tank controls to exit and enter this location. Spin. And head this way. Let's try looking at him again. Yeah, I think it's only going to do it on the other screen. We'll do this because I want to see all the dialogue. Still not talking to the traitor. A grudge for life. Now, the only thing I'd say is I kind of really wish he would run to look at the thing instead of walk. We also had this this issue with the blimp. The blimp that was on the really big bridge, and he'll only look at the blimp from, like, a certain spot, and he walks all the way along the bridge to do the look.
Man, we just can't shake this guy.
Yeah, so he follows you. That's what that's trying to teach you. And then we trap him on
I'm
the
not going down there while that
seaweedy
monster's
stuff.
looking right at me.
Okay.
Ugh. Watch those hands, clams.
Now we go this way. And he tries to walk following us, and he gets stuck on the stuff.
Hey, lay off!
And now we leave him to get eaten by the octopus, because we are
Lego! Lego!
very, very
Lego!
good people.
Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
She's coming back.
For legal reasons, it is the octopus that is murdering him. Although we find out he's not actually murdered.
Looks like we're heading south.
But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except...
The edge.
So I thought that they were eating them, but it's not. It's actually collecting them to be used in a slave mine.
Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
What's over this way? Okay, so what do we have to do in this area? We have to... You've got to pull up the sunken ship. You've got to break into the vault and get Meche. And you've got to... You've got to get Meche a gun to trigger the sequence that locks her in the vault. Then we've got to rescue her from the vault by breaking into the vault. And then there's also something we have to do to fix the ship to get ready to run away.
Uh-oh.
So you can fall off the edge of the world, and there's actually a ship that is anchored to the edge of the world and has slightly fallen off. And later, Glottis gets knocked out when we have our confrontation with the mini boss, and then he goes. You find him back down there, and he's fixing up the engine of that ship. Hey, we're not the slavers, Darkyard. Someone else is the slaver. We didn't know that we were getting involved in human trafficking. Or skeleton tracking. No, it's that way. Okay, there is a moving crane. You wiggle it around, and there's a chain drop button. And you drop the chain, and it's got a, you know, a grapple mouth. And later we will break the mouth off over here, I think. Yeah, we break the mouth off over here when we get the Destroy It All device. And then when it's just a chain, we use the chain to help pull up the other boat. But we don't have the Destroy It All device yet, so it's not useful. That's not useful knowledge. Where is the other screen at the moment? Okay, it must be only accessible via the mine. So we come back down here, we go back across here. Jump! Come on. And then up the lift.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Glottis is just the best.
This door's locked.
Oh, okay. Not this way yet. Okay, so this is the safe entrance eventually, but we don't know about that yet. Where's Meche? My memory says Meche is supposed to be in this seat. What do we got?
Children's books.
Children's books. And
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
an ashtray and
It's empty.
a waste paper basket. And we've found her.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
See, we're freeing the slaves.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
No, Glottis!
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Boom! Okay, and here are the little children.
New boss is waking up.
Children angels that are being kept in a cage. And they're making light globes?
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God! Please don't bite anyone else,
Out of the glow in the
That's
dark
why they put us
coral.
in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss. Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him. He said you had a bone saw.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche. Poor Meche.
This reminds me of there's a substitute teacher joke about the substitute teacher is called in and he goes for the day to work at this school, and the kids are really acting up. And he warns them, and they keep acting up, and he warns them. And then it's... if you don't behave... Eventually he gets the children in line by saying, if you don't behave, I'm going to call your parents. And all the children instantly start behaving properly. And later he's telling this story to to another teacher, and the other teacher's like, shocked, and why would that be? And the answer is, well, I was working at an orphanage.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him. Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man. Go away, bad man. Yeah, go away.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before. Every time she says your name, she looks so sad. I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs. Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here. Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
Yeah, I wonder what that's referencing. Little children whose fingers can polish the inside of bullet casings, perhaps? Schnell! Schnell! It's Schindler's List.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us. I told you he was bad.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Now, we do need that hammer. Though I don't remember what for at the moment.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
Okay, so we're stuck in a loop here.
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean. It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to
You
either.
watched Schindler's List
but
for
we
the
don't
first
have
time
a
like 3 days
choice.
ago. Nice. A man of culture. Expanding your movie history knowledge horizons.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What? You can't do that. Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon
I can't stand
ravens
the
with
children
human
crying
heads
noise.
in here. He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us and let them make nests out of our bones.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
You can't do. We have to stay here and take care of Meche. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is saying you've exhausted all dialogue and these people don't have the solution. Now, do we actually have the little hammer? No. Okay, so we've got to do something else to get the little hammer from them later. I remember needing the tiny hammer for something. But maybe I'm misremembering. Ah, here we go.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Yeah, now they're skeletons. Ugh. Now you have to interact with the, this? But first let's talk to her.
Come on, we're getting out
Try
of
and
here.
convince her to
Trying
run
to
away.
steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm
sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What?
What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for them.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them
I do work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
And yet she doesn't believe us, even though it's true.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back?
So we're meant to
when
get
you're
from
willing
this
to
that
deal straight
go
with me,
get a
okay?
gun. She responds to gun, gun, and only gun.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
She's your kind of lady.
Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
You gotta remember, he is literally running a slave mine here. He's not a good person.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
How romantic.
Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Just true.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison,
Guilt.
I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
He's a fixer. He fixes things.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
So, slavery, murder, theft, these are capital E evil people. How do we get out of this room again? There. Is this still locked? No, because this is our office. Did I miss anything on our office desk?
I like my old desk better.
No. Memory says that there's nothing else in this room, but double check. It's just the poor little angels, yeah. We're meant to talk to the other slaves? If I remember? Where are
Ooh, to the moon,
Here we go.
he says. Guardian.
No. Run over there.
Stupid
I'm not having
chisel.
to walk slowly.
Hold still. Rah!
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Or at
Yes.
least it didn't eat them.
I'll
At least
show
it
him.
didn't eat them.
Lay down your tools. We're busting out here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
So that's a reminder that we gave the Communist Revolutionary book to the bees.
I'll show him. Guardian. Rah! Stupid chisel.
Chapito seems a little overpowered by
I'll
his
show
choice
him.
of tools. Chapito!
Huh? Who? Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta. Look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
That's meant to make us want it and let us know that it's valuable.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Geppetto.
If you say so. I want to trade something.
Well,
Said he's
you
a trader.
came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
We need a gun.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I have my
My
scythe.
You'd be willing to part with that?
No.
When you got
Game
something worth
says no.
trading, come see old Geppetto. He'll do you right.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long...
Please.
Why,
Bust
I
away.
This is
oughta...
saying we don't have
Ooh, To the moon.
We don't have the thing we need to trade him, which is Meche's stockings.
I don't know how I get down there without this current taking me over the edge.
So, is it save Glottis time? No, we need the bus door first. You need the bus door to save Glottis. To get the bus door, we need to trade... No, how do we get the bus door? We trade the stockings for the gun, and then that unlocks the next thing? So I gotta go get the stockings?
Hold still. Hold still.
And you unlock the stockings by pretending, or by using the fancy cigarette ashtray thing. Use ashtray. Because then she goes to... Wait, what? Do I have to use it twice? What? I'm sure I remember using the ashtray.
Man, that ash...
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
I only steal ashtrays from bars.
I'm sure we use this. Is there something that we can... Maybe it's just that we're not allowed to do it yet. Then what comes first? I thought this was the first thing. Do I have anything else to use on it? No, I'm literally all out of inventory items, so it's not a case of I can even rub inventory items on everything. Maybe we can go rescue Glottis, and I've screwed up the order that we are able to do things in my head. So let's see if we can go speak to Glottis and find out that he's not actually dead. See? He's okay. Life is still worth living. Glottis is still around.
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
Okay, we gotta lift it up. I don't think there's anything else we can do with Glottis from memory.
So good to see him again.
It is. It is, Manny. I am very glad that Glottis is still around. Sadly, there is no run in swimming mode. I think this is an area that's a bit easier to navigate with the tank controls. Definitely. So let's go down and look at this. I'm sure that I remember using the bus stall on this to break this apart, and then it's just a chain. Ah, but there's other screens over here that I haven't looked at yet. So let's see if there's anything over there.
It's not a handheld device.
Yeah, you can't just open it up by hand.
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
And this is the screen that you escape the island from? Once you've fixed everything? I think. And it doesn't look like there's anything else on this screen for now. Pretty sure. Yeah. Nope. How do we get back down to the sea? That's up to the crane. It's the other end of the crane. This lever is the lever we use with the, like it changes the direction of this conveyor belt. But that's not useful until we break the end off of the crane. Like the little animation on the conveyor belt is meant to now indicate that it's going the other way, but that's not useful to us till we can get the crane thing to work. Maybe you get the bus stall from him in some other way that I'm forgetting. So we'll talk to Slave Man again. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Down. Left.
Freaking. I'll show him.
Come on. Run.
Stupid chisel.
Torpedo!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long...
Please.
Nah. Okay, so it's definitely not him.
Freaking.
Oh. Is there another screen that I missed?
Cold still.
No, that's just another way. That's just another way to here.
Freaking.
Well, we'll try getting the pantyhose again. Unless there's something that I've missed here, which I'm not seeing.
I only steal ashtrays from bars.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, my stockings! They're ruined! And this was my best pair!
And then she
You
throws
try to
them
have
away.
one nice thing on this cruel island.
And then we totally don't go steal her used
Good enough for me.
clothing.
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
And now we can trade these to the slave guy.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
I always want it to be down. You! I have something that you want to trade.
Guard, you stupid chisel! Why, I oughta...
Chapito!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I gotta...
Please, bust.
Do I have to use stockings on him?
You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
Use stocking on
Chappie,
him.
check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's
He's wearing
your best friend.
pantyhose.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it
Okay.
loaded?
No.
So he got a gun, but no bullets. And he says bullets are hard to get.
Why, I oughta...
And then we can give gun to Meche. And then she gets locked up. Well, it triggers some more
Not much use without
cutscenes.
bullets.
And then the game state changes in important ways. She's no longer in this room after this. So we go here. We want to use gun on Meche. I think. Here.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust
pulls
is
a
about
bullet
as
out of her
empty
hat.
as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Now remember, she
Just
thinks we're
listen
working
to
with
my
him.
escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake thing vase. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Okay. And now we can rescue her from the safe.
It's me, Meche!
Hello, Meche.
Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it.
It's a
Poor Don was never
combination
good
lock.
with numbers.
I think I'm running out of air!
We don't breathe, remember?
Anybody! I'm in here! Is there anybody out there?
What?
Let me out! Hugsy!
I remember this
I
being
promise
a
I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! I promise I won't pull guns on anyone
I remember this being a little turnstile puzzle where you have to like line up the
This...
line up the tumblers.
I think I'm running out of air! This...
I
Help!
guess I didn't enter the right combination.
I'm getting angry!
Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it.
Help!
Poor Don was never good with numbers.
Is there anybody out there?
Ooh, I bet I could pick that. If only I hadn't lost my union card in that
Hey!
poker game.
I'm getting angry!
I guess I
just
didn't
you.
enter the right combination.
Is there anybody out there?
Well, let's see if we can find some clues in his office. Maybe he'll give us some clues. Come on, hurry up.
Domino!
Hey, Sport. How's the,
All right, it's time to let Mitchie out of the safe.
Oh, I usually have to leave her in there overnight for her to really calm down.
You think you can break her will just by locking her up overnight?
No, but the lack of fresh oxygen slows her down just enough so I can open the door free of fear.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
What about...
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
Yeah, but that's not what I want. I wanted a hint on how I open the door. Is there anything else in the bin?
It's empty.
No. Is there anything else here?
It's locked.
No, there is not.
Baby!
Maybe we use the children?
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
New plan. Medj is locked up for good. We're leaving without her.
We can't leave without Meche.
Hey, one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar. Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid. Your light bulbs don't work. Your light bulbs all smell like boogers. Ha! Nobody thinks you're funny anymore. Oh, yeah? Well, everybody in this cage is smarter than you. Everybody except for you? Yeah, 'cause I'm especially smarter than you. In your dreams. In your baby bed that's all wet 'cause you wet in it. Shut up! Bedwetter! I said shut up! No, really. I have to sleep with an umbrella down here. Oh, yeah? Well, at least I never asked Meche to marry me. What? Miss Colomar, you're so pretty. Will you marry me? I never said that! Oh, Miss Colomar! Stupid baby blue beanie bedwetter! Pugsy the Bugsy lies like a rugsy.
Will you two just shut up?
We're not the nicest ones. But it was an infinite dialogue like the security lady, where she kept talking about her life.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, don't cry, children.
Please make this spell
I'm not so
stop.
bad at this. You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Oh, thank gosh. Okay, if it's not them, then maybe it's Slave Man again. I do remember needing his chisel, so we'll see if we can convince him to give us his chisel.
Why, I oughta. Why, I oughta.
Chapito!
Huh?
Who?
What? Well, I got a long day. Hold still.
Please, bust away.
Stupid chisel.
Chapito seems a little overpowered by his choice of tools.
Freaking. Why, I oughta. Hold still.
I feel like I was meant to have the little angel's hammer. Did I miss picking it up when he threw it at us in the room? Do I have to, like, search the floor? Yeah, there we are. Okay, and then we trade you the hammer for the handheld power chisel.
Why, I oughta.
Come on.
Why, I oughta...
And then I want to use tiny hammer on him.
Chapito!
No, not talk.
What? Well, I gotta...
Please.
Not talk. I want to use tiny hammer on
Yo,
him.
Pito! Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
Here we go.
Say, little chipper, you're okay.
And so he trades us the Bustle, the Destroyal, and now we can use that to A, do the save Glottis thing, and possibly B,
I don't want to bust all that.
unlock the part 1 of the safe.
Anybody? Domino, you'd better let me out of here.
Okay, so this is the Bustle.
It's a bust all.
Manny!
I would like to Bustle this.
If I
Manny,
bust all
where
the
are
handle,
you?
then I'm never gonna get in there.
Okay, what about this?
I don't want to mess up the
I'm
wheel.
in
The wheel's my
here.
friend.
Okay, what about this? Here we go.
This isn't funny! Phoebe!
Yeah,
hit
then
a
it
major
opens this
circuit.
thing.
Getting angry!
But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Now
I
let's
don't
look at
wanna
it.
bust all that.
No, put the Bustle away and just look. Use your eyes.
Those are the tumblers of the combination lock.
And if we start using this, we can now see this. And so we spin it around until they're all out of the way of the doorway hatch. Okay, it doesn't look like it's that way. Well, in any case, let's make a save, because we've made a reasonable amount of progress, and I would hate for... Not that we've had the game crash, but someone else in chat was saying that they've had the game crash. And I'd hate to lose all our progress. What am I missing? Okay, so it's not actually spin it endlessly, it's spin it back and forth little bits at a time. And now we use Scythe on the lined up thingy.
Stay.
Okay, and then we use this. Ta-da! Okay.
You can come out now. Meche?
And she isn't just in the safe, but there's a second layer of safe. Memory says you need to close the door.
Not picking that up.
Close.
Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
And then... there's an axe. we can drag onto the other screen.
Esa cosa is heavy.
And we can drop it on things.
No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle.
Do we cut that with our scythe? There we go.
Manny, I knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
Okay, and we need this in the other room.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Fine. Don't try to scythe the axe. Just pick up the axe and bring it over here.
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
Okay, and then what we end up finding out... If we use this, it semi-floods the room.
Fire system. Do not touch. Not picking that up.
Oh? I remember this filling up with water if you do this. What am I forgetting?
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
Time for some
They
exposition.
just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
I don't know. Why would they?
Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
I can agree with that.
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
I think
You
the
look
fact
like you
that it's
could use a
ending
nice
the
ocean
tech,
cruise.
Still
the
my
talking,
travel agent,
yeah.
eh?
So the hint isn't there.
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart. I can't reach that high.
Can we reach it with our scythe? Not quite. Or at least it doesn't do anything. Is it all the
I don't
same
want to
thing?
mess up my blade.
No, put this away. Is it all the same thing? Or is there a special little bit that you actually have to hit?
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart.
And is there another screen?
Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
Oh, what about that? Or does that count as this?
That vent is the only way out of here that I can see.
I think that's a red herring.
I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are you kidding? Look at your heels.
So how do we fix this? Do I have to use...
Not picking that up. Now, all we have to do
Okay.
is wait for the room to fill up.
It doesn't
and
work
we'll just
until you
float
talk
on
to
out
it.
of here.
Okay.
Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
So we were going to flood the room and hope to get out the vent. But instead all it does is make a little puddle. And if you turn it off, you can see where it drains. It all drains out on this tile. And then you're meant to drop the axe on that tile and reveal the hidden... Oh, good God. The hidden A bit more. No. Okay, this is a section where using the click controls is inferior to using the tank controls. To reveal the hidden grate. Yeah.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go. Okay, you get the kids,
so we've rescued
and I'll meet you back
Meche.
here with the boat.
We need
What
to get
boat?
the boat
Well, I'm working on that.
Okay,
and
Lenny.
Gladys. But we have the bus stall now, so I should be
I
able
have to figure a way to launch that ship Gladys found. What I need is a
Agreed.
giant stork to deliver that big baby right here.
So that's saying, how do we get the ship up? We want to drop the crane thing and use the bus stall on the crane head to detach the grapple bit. Yes. That's the bus stall, and then I want you to use it on this. Please run, don't walk.
It's not a handheld device.
Ah, I put the bus stall away. For a second I thought I'd broken the
I
crane.
can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
Thankfully not. No, we don't want to stop that I remember. What we want to do is bring it over here and drop it on the conveyor belt. Yes. And then this takes it past here, and then we go turn the conveyor belt on and off to make a little loop. Can I please exit? Game. Okay, there we go. We want to turn the conveyor belt on and off to make a little loop to catch around the ship's anchor and then haul the ship up. Go. It's caught on the ship anchor. And then we go haul it up. Up, please. No, you gotta hop on here and then up. Come on. Up, 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 up. And then haul. We've rescued Gladys!
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Aw.
Is the boat all ready?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead.
And then he sees that we're escaping.
What?
And he hops in his octopowered octopus-powered submarine to come stop us getting away.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed
Will
to
they
find
kiss? Will they kiss? Nope.
I give you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
And then what you do is we use our scythe. And let's just make a save because I think we can get in actual combat here, if I remember. Save. And what you want to do is poke out the poor octopus's eye. Oh.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one
And
of
the
my
rock crusher.
backs? Why aren't you
That
more
was on the
like
front of
me,
the ship.
Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude,
Kills our poor
just
rival.
look what could happen to you.
Angel, save us. And we're all done for year 3. So we've been on a long walk.
Name?
Pugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Glottis falls off.
Glorious! ¿Estás bien? Glorious,
And you
where'd
know
you
what?
go this time?
That'll be it. We'll save the last quarter? The last year of the game. Oof. For another day.